Welcome to the Easy Gourmet. I'm Michael Mercil and I'm your chef today. And we have an amazing show for you. We've got 4 guys that are from my Rotary group that are going to be talking about this fun event that's coming up February 12th on Detroit Lakes. It's called Poles and Holes. And they're going to introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Nate Hunter from Bremer Bank here in Detroit Lakes.
And I'm Sam Roofer with the Pemberton Law Firm, also in Detroit Lakes.
I'm Ryan Ritchie from West River Dental, also from Detroit Lakes.
Andy Van Dam with Edward Jones Investments in Detroit Lakes.
Wow. We've got definitely a professional group of guys here. Well, thanks for coming. First of all, Nate, tell me a little bit about Poles and Holes.
Well, Poles and Holes is kind of a fundraiser that Rotary, we kind of came up with here about a year ago, I guess, and we kind of wanted to generate more money for our club, so we came up with an idea about the ice fishing derby. There hasn't been one here in Detroit Lakes for 5 or 6 years now, since the Eagles had done it in the past, and we thought it was a good opportunity to put together a fun event and generate some good revenue for our club, so we can give that money back to our community. So, but I guess right now what we're looking at, we've got a date set for our event. That date is February 12th, 2011. So coming right around the corner, and we're actually going to be doing that event as a part of Polar Fest. The first Saturday of Polar Fest will be when we're doing this event. But it's a 3-hour event similar to your Brainerd JC's Ice Fishing Derby or your Park Rapids Derby, things like that. Basically, we're going to be giving away some good prizes. We've got a truck, an ATV, some augers, miscellaneous prizes that'll be really good prizes. So we're shooting for roughly 2,000 people, 2,500 people to come to the event, and I think it's something that the community is ready for and is excited about. So we're just in the process of planning that event right now. So.
All right, and you said an auger, huh?
Yeah. Ice
Cool.
auger, yeah.
Well, anyway, in honoring of the Poles and Holes, today we're going to be preparing pan-fried walleye, and this is actually something we do at the Speakeasy every Thursday night. Great dish, and a lot of times, people, when they prepare a pan-fried walleye, they overdo it in the oil. When you pan-fry a fish, you should actually just have really light coat. You don't want it to actually submerge the fish in the oil. You want it to just barely coat the pan. So that's where people get this kind of screwed up. So, and we've got our walleye from the Speakeasy, and we're going to dust it in a little seasoned flour. This is our own special blend here. It has 13 herbs and spices. That's more than Kentucky Fried Chicken, I'll have you know. And then we're going to actually fry it in a little coconut oil versus butter or your vegetable oil. Very healthy. It actually is. It's one of those healthy fats like olive oil. It actually gives the fish just an amazing flavor. There's only one thing I probably like better, and it's lard. That was the way my dad used to, he taught me how to fish.
So where did you get the walleye?
Out of Big Dale. Okay. No. Yeah, no. Of course, most of us get our fish from almost all the same places, whether you go to Spanky's or the Speakeasy or to the Hotel Shore. We all get it from the same place. Even if it's from a different vendor, it all comes from the same watering hole. And most of this is farm raised, a lot of times it is. And it's under different conditions so that you don't have to worry about getting people sick. So it is pretty much from the same people. And there's a lot of Canadian walleye that you get too. A lot of it comes from there. So I'm going to show you how to put all this together right after these messages. Welcome back. So right now we're going to take the walleye and we're going to dust it in a little seasoned flour, and we're going to actually, first of all, we're going to put in a little egg mixture so that the flour sticks to it.
Michael, are you going to give away your secret recipe for flour with the whole audience?
No. I'm like Colonel Sanders. Well, pretty much everyone that works for me.
All right, perfect.
I guess one of the things with the Poles and Holes fishing tournament here, right now we're kind of currently in our sponsorship drive, trying to raise dollars for our event, so we can put on a first-class event. So if anybody out there watching is wanting to take part,
I heard that Modern Heating and Plumbing was going to put in a new bathroom for somebody. That was one of the prizes.
that could
Is
be
that right?
That's generous.
Huh?
Really generous.
I think
They are the nicest people. They're the nicest people.
they've already been very
you'll have to
generous.
see the bathroom they did here for me. Really nice job.
Yeah, they've already been very generous to the event here, so we're glad to have them participate. But yeah, we're kind of still in the sponsorship mode, and within the next 30 days we should kind of have that wrapped up. So anybody that's interested in donating any money or wanting to be a sponsor, please contact me, Nate Hunter, at 846-0369 at any time. So,
Nate, if they sponsor, how many people are we going to expect at this thing?
we are, like I said before, we're expecting we're hoping for 2,000 to 2,500 people. So I think some of the ways in which your sponsorship will be used would be for, we're going to have T-shirts out there. We have a website, icefishingdl.com. You can go to check that out. .org. I'm sorry. So that'll be complete here shortly. So you get some online recognition there, as well as via our radio advertisements through KDLM. So you'll be able to be on that.
Okay, now I got to say something too, because this is my show.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to take the fish, and we're going to put it in the hot grease over here.
How do you know the pan's hot enough, Michael?
Because I put a little water in there and it sizzled.
How much oil do you put in the pan then?
Okay, here's what I said earlier before. You don't want it to coat the fish. You actually want it just to coat the pan. So it's not. It's just enough to fill the pan. That's it.
Okay.
So I mean, it's not even coming up, like a 1/16 of an inch
Really?
on the fish. Even when you put 2 pieces in there.
So when you throw the water out, it should bubble up. It should splash up.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. So, who haven't we heard from yet?
How long do you leave it on each side?
Until it gets nice and crispy brown. How do you know that? Well, you actually just look. We'll take a little tongs over here, and we'll pick up the walleye and see how it's looking.
Nice. What are some of the spices in that little mystery recipe?
That should be a goal. Just keep trying.
I tell you.
I can definitely see some salt in there. Salt, pepper.
So while the fish is frying, these guys are funny. We're gonna give you a little secret.
Nutmeg?
People a lot of times will saute their veggies, or they'll steam them. And a really good way to do it is right in the microwave. They come out perfect every time. And I just put a little seasoned butter in there. You're not gonna find that out either. Well, you got a little garlic. I'll tell you. There's a little garlic in there, and a little pepper, a little salt. Not much. So, and then you just got to make sure that there's just a little vent in there so that the bag doesn't explode. Put that in there for a couple minutes. They come out perfect every time. Ta-da!
Do those come right out of your garden then?
Yeah. These actually are a gourmet carrot that I get through the speakeasy. Something completely, well, actually, it's used for probably somebody that wants to spend a little more money. So it wouldn't be a Rotarian.
Because they need to be spending all their money on the ice fishing tournament.
That's right. It's all about the poles and holes. Exactly. In fact, we're going to be out there too. We expect to have a big tent. Some things we're tossing around right now with some music. There's definitely going to be some food, and there's definitely going to be some booze.
Hot dish? Gonna be hot dish out there?
Hot dish. There could be a few hot dishes out there. Well, right now we're talking about doing some burgers and broths and dogs and things like that. Chili, I think, is going to be a big thing. Kathy Michelson keeps talking about doing some hot dish, so we'll talk about that. Definitely. Yeah, I mean, we just know what's quick, what sells, and those are easy, and not get stuck with a lot of extras, because that's the thing. We need to make sure that's going to work.
Portable, so they can go back to their holes.
Absolutely, and something easy to eat. You know.
And you'll have some drinks out there, maybe some hot chocolate drinks.
Hot chocolate with a little butterscotch schnapps, peppermint schnapps. Those are two family things that were taught to me a long time ago. So we got the fish cooking right now, and we'll show you how this is plated up right after these messages. Welcome back to the Easy Gourmet. So the fish is all done. I'm ready to plate it up. Any final things you guys want to say?
Looks delicious.
Well, one thing that I'd like to comment on, we haven't really talked about the location of this Poles and Holes Fishing Derby. We're going to be right out in front of Lakeside. And if you're interested in buying tickets, they're $35 per ticket. You can, that's the day of. If you want to buy some early bird tickets before the year end 2010, you can go online to icefishinggl.org to purchase your tickets via PayPal. So those are some of the things that we wanted to make you aware of here before we got going here. So.
How'd you do those potatoes there, Michael?
Yeah, where'd they come from?
Where'd they come from? Magic. Actually, because we have such a limited time and you guys talked all the whole time. Yeah, it was him. I had these hidden in the oven. They're actually a rosemary roasted red potato, and that's what we serve with our pan-fried walleye every Thursday at the Speak. So this is a very popular thing, and we work really hard to perfect this, and it is really good.
It's delicious.
Yeah, I mean it's walleye. This is what we're known for, and there's a lot of people that serve it. So we wanted to take it to another level, and that's exactly what I think we did. All right, Poles and Holes, February 12th. You can, if you need to find some more information about it, you can definitely call the Speakeasy. We'll know something about it, or call Nate at, what's the number again?
846-0369. That's area code 218. Or you can check our website at icefishinggl.org.
And he is married with kids, so just make sure it's for that reason, okay? This is what we're going to be serving you guys tonight. And thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time on Easy Gourmet.